understand the PDA until 1997 when I founded the Gender Development Foundation. But even then, coming from a culture where early marriage is rampant, early and arranged marriages is rampant, where you see young girl bride grooms. I'm a witness, and I've seen how even in terms of the right of the children to pursue, lalo na yung girls, no, their own full development, particularly education and career. I've seen the impact of that on very bright, promising girls who dream of becoming, somebody professional, and then they get married at the age of 14, and then most of them, if they do get pregnant immediately, so no schooling, they stop schooling, and then of course no economic opportunities. So I've seen the impact of that particularly on women, and that's where my advocacy for women's rights really has started, and how I've started questioning culture and how I've started questioning gender issues, no? And so that has been my main advocacy, looking at the Code of Missing Personnel laws, looking at international laws, national laws, and see how this can work together on the advantage of women. For example, while the Code of Muslim personal laws do not categorically state that what is provided for in the Violence Against Women and Children Act, where it's a criminal offense, no? But women don't know, particularly among Muslim women, that there's a provision in the Code of Muslim personal law that a woman can really ask for divorce, because divorce is allowed if there's harm, no, which is could be harm. So what we would do is that we would encourage Muslim women to use the Code of Muslim personal law to file for if they want divorce, and then use the VAUC law for the criminal. So so that's what the example of what I'm saying. How do we help women to maximize the available tools that they have for themselves? So that has been my advocacy, and of course working among adolescents, Muslim women, girls and boys, on gender issues and reproductive health issues, and women political leaders on gender responsive governance, and of course before I resigned, I'm working very closely among farmers and fishing folks on sustainable development, particularly natural farming and fishing. So, and then I've worked in the evacuation center, and that's what I'm very passionate about, the peace and the peace process, because I've seen the impact of the conflict among civilians, particularly on women. If you've covered or you've visited evacuation centers, no, pag may sunog, people stay at the evacuation center, or may bagyo, they go to the evacuation center. You've seen the conditions, no, the inhuman. I mean, it really lowers down human dignity, much more for women when we have special needs, no, toilet, UCR, and all. And when I was in the evacuation center, if you just flee and you only have your clothes on your back and you don't even have your underwear with you, the more now you feel like, and you stay in a room so cramped and with strangers, man, you don't know, no? So, and of course, you need napkins, you need, all the stuff, underwear, no? Which you don't find in the emergency kit that they give, because our understanding is that in the evacuation center, they need food, they need water, and that's it, no? But then equally, if not more than that, is when your own self-concept and your own human dignity, it adds up to the misery, the psychological impact of kahit na may pagkain yan, if you feel like, you're depressed about the situation. So I've been advocating for a gender-responsive emergency kit, no? And so when we were serving in the evacuation center, I wrote to our founder when I saw their international standard of response. And I saw water, number of water per international. I wrote to them, I said, you know, if you chose my organization because you believe in our capacity to provide, I'm also a rights-based approach. You know, we use our women's rights. I would suggest, even though I understand it's an international standard, I'm not asking for an additional budget, but may I realign the budget and do an hygiene kit that has underwear for men and women, toothbrush and etc. Because I tell you, this is equally, if not more, also important. And so that was approved. And so when we gave it in the evacuation center, talagang, you know, it really, you know, it helped a lot when you see women, they've combed their hair, you know, ganon. And then sasabihin sa'yo na, ma'am, suit-suit ko na yung binigay nyo. I had a malong kasi kung walang privacy in terms of the, you know, the malong, no, that you like, papasok sila and then more or less they can cover themselves. So that has been a standard part of the hygiene kit. And in the evacuation center where we serve, much of the people there are MNLF ex-combatants, and they themselves were wondering and asking me, Ma'am, di ba nag-sign na kami ng 1996 Peace Agreement and we have our own zones of peace and development centers, bakit binumbahan pa kami? Hindi naman kami kaaway. And so nandito kami sa evacuation centers. They're former MNLF ex-combatants and commanders. And lapit sila sa akin, sabi nila, Ma'am, ikaw lang talaga makakaisip. Alam mo, naka-brief kami ngayon at naka-boost down ng kanilang, you know, kanila. So that's what I do. I try to see how gender and particularly women's needs are responded to in all situations. You know? So that's what I really call a gender responsive governance. So that's what I do.
Thank you.